and welcome back to the Social Media Tech Crunch. Today we're going to look at how to get in touch with Facebook. I've noticed that a lot of the times there are things that are just falling apart while you're setting up ads, trying to merge your pages, or having some issues in the group, whatever that can be. Sometimes even, posts and can't post a post, can't like a thing, can't share something. Things just happen. And a lot of it is something maybe you missed or something you maybe didn't know, and it's totally fine. And sometimes it's a bit of a tech, and tech breaks. And it's great to go and talk to an actual human being. To be honest, I think that trying to learn advertising, trying to learn Facebook, trying to learn social media is a bit of a stretch. I think the best way is to stay in your lane. The best way is to stay in your genius, because this is where the most impact and the most income is happening. When you're doing what you love, when you know what you do, when you're serving someone, this is where the magic happens. Sorting out those little things is just not quite where the money are. But they are there for me because this is my lane and this is what I love the most. And I do talk to Facebook daily. There are things that break occasionally here and there, and it's impossible to sort them on the front end where I sit. So I go back and talk to them. Another quick note, the people who are serving Facebook are outsourced bunch of people. They sit in different places in the world, and they have really many of them. And having a conversation with them, which I'm just about to show you how to do, having a conversation with them doesn't always land with the solution straight away. So you do need a bit of patience here. Do not get too frustrated with them. I do, but sometimes just have to breathe and come back. Sometimes I have to close the conversation I'm having currently and then open another one. And I've been given bad advice as well, surprisingly, but people that are hired by Facebook are not always extremely knowledgeable in their own systems. And those people are in different countries, they have their own lives, and it's having a conversation with customer service. Things do happen. I've been given bad advice before on multiple occasions. I always check their advice. I sometimes come back twice to triple check it. And I just like to compare their answers, and I just love to see how viable what they're sharing with me. But a lot of the times it's pretty good. Getting help on Facebook is getting all sorts of help. Initially it started as Facebook ads help only, and I think this is what it still looks like, and they would say a lot of the times, but they have opened up it to different issues. And this is the link. It might look slightly different sometimes as well. It's a funny thing, but this page that we're on right now and the link that leads you there may change depending on your Facebook activity. This is just not up to us at all. It's facebook.com/forward-business/forward-form/forward-chat. And this is what I typed in, and this is what it ended up being, because it's, as I say, it just changes. It's pretty interesting. And when you hear, you already would come here probably with your frustration, and you just can pick which area of your frustration that is, so to speak, or you can jump straight into get started. Sometimes instead of get started, you will have a chat option here, like literally. So you see, for me right now, I don't have a chat because I have been chatting with Facebook for the last 3 or 4 days now, and it's just gone for me. So I might have to go through a few hoops to get to the actual chat. And sometimes they won't give you a chat option at all. It might be because it's not working hours for them, because they only work from, I think, 8 to 5. And sometimes because they're really busy, they will tell you that as well. So you just have to come back here. So for example, I've been working on merging pages for one of my clients, and there are 15 different pages to merge. When you merge more than 2 pages or more than 5 pages, again, this information varies from time to time, you sometimes have to get the help of a representative. So I would come here using that link that I just gave you here earlier, and that would be a chat right there. But not today. So I'm going to go to pages because I'm going to talk about pages, not ads, not management. And then you go down, and there would be the chat thing right here. And again, I don't have that option today because I have been chatting for a number of days. So what I'm going to go and do now is come back and do get started. It brings me kind of to the same place, but it changes the algorithm for Facebook. So things are changing for them. And I'm thinking I might be able to get the access, and there it is. So we have chat with a representative. I'm also going to choose what I want to talk about. You might pick that. It's not there. It's merged in this case, but I'm not going to do it because I'm going to show you something else. We're at stage 2. When you pick that or you click on that, similar window will open, but I think this will make the process faster. So I'm just going to go chat. And then you just just fill out all your information. You put in all your actual name or name you want to use. You select the account you're going to work at. There's a couple of accounts. You select the page. There's a couple of pages if that's what you have, or on the one page. And you sort of say what you want to talk about and go chat. If it doesn't quite fit what you have, don't worry. Just pick something you want to pick and just start that conversation. It will just give it a few seconds. It will literally pop up in a separate window as a chat. You will be using Facebook Messenger to actually chat with them. And then you can sort it out. Sometimes they start with a bot. So they have a bot that talks to you, which means that they ask you to click on links to follow the process of their algorithm. So to get you to the answer, they will let you to read articles and so on and so forth. You can skip all that. You can't actually skip that. You have to click on all that, but just go through this and just type in, I want to talk to a person, if those links are not helping you. And eventually it will arrive at a message saying that a representative will get back to you in a minute. Give it some time. A person will pop in. Just chat with them. There'll be an actual human being, and they will be able to help you. And this is where you will start your journey of sorting a particular problem. Sometimes it takes a bit of time. As you can see, there's a few hoops to jump to get here. But whatever is really challenging and you just cannot figure it out, this is your place to go. Don't worry about experts. A lot of the times they will give you different solutions or will sway you different ways. I feel it's really helpful to go directly to the source. So just go there, have a chat with them, and I hope this helps. If you have any questions, though, reach out. I'm always here to help.